of authors difficulties in life. Whenever we have difficulties in life, we want to escape from that, but we have to come into reality, and we have to face that problems.
Yes, what he explains about the third level when no one agrees, and he gives us the explanation about that, what he saw there and how he reached there in the third level. He has given the explanation of that particular place where he reached. Yes, Ketan City. Good. Please explain.
Ma'am, ma'am, the third level was very different from the second level, according to the author. He saw the room was smaller than the second level. There were few ticket windows and train gates, and the information booth was old looking and was made up of wood. And the
Yes,
man in the booth wore a green eye shades and long black sleeve protectors,
yes,
and the lights were
yes, beta. I could not listen, got disconnected. Lights were,
sort of flickering, and then the author realized that it was an open flame gas lights.
where he has seen on the second level or on the real station, the gas lights which were there, but on that third level, he found that the flickering oil lamps light were there, as if it was oil lamp. Clear? Yes. Anyone else who wants to tell what was the answer given by his psychiatrist friend when he talked to him about it? Quickly, quickly raise your hands and come forward. Who would explain about the answer given by his friend? What was the answer given? Muskan Subhir, will you? Muskan Subhir. Yes, Gurveer Kaur. Gurveer Kaur, yes, beta.
When he told his psychiatrist friend, yes ma'am, when he told his psychiatrist friend about how he saw the third level at the Grand Central Station, his
Mm.
psychiatrist friend simply told him that it was a waking dream wish fulfillment. He told him that when we feel insecure or we have fear or we have problems in our life, we try to escape from them. The same was happening with him, and in order to escape from his problems or the difficulties of his life, he just imagined a third level to be there, and he thought it was real, but it was only a temporary escape.
Yes. Any other thing told by his psychiatrist friend to prove this point that he wanted to escape from the reality? Anyone else?
Yes ma'am,
Yes, anyone
he
else?
told that
Let me
how,
get the answer from someone else. Please quickly raise your hands. Anyone
yes ma'am.
else? Anyone else? Jasmine, yes, beta.
Ma'am, his psychiatrist friend also told that as he is in habit of collecting the stamps, this is also an habit because he wants to escape from the real world, and the stamp collection is just a temporary refuge from the reality.
And what was the answer given by Charlie then? Our author or the corrector? Anyone else comes forward? Please come forward. Anyone else? Quickly raise your hand. What was the answer given by Charlie? Yes, Khushi. Yes, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Charlie gets the answer that his grandfather also used to do the same thing, and he was not in any other tension. His grandfather was also in the habit of collecting stamps, although he don't have any burden of life, and this doesn't mean that it's the temporary refuge from the life.
Yes, he told that in the olden times of his grandfather, There was no worry, no tension. They were leading a very peaceful life. And even then, he was collecting the stamps. And this stamp collection was passed over from his grandfather to him. And he continued with that. Yes. There is one phrase used, first day cover. Who will explain it? What is first day cover? Please raise your hands quickly. Yes. No new hand, only the same students were there. Same students are there raising hand. Please, beta, come forward quickly. Answer here. Ashwinder, yes, beta. Ashwinder,
Ma'am,
yes.
when the new stamps were being introduced, people used to mail the letter to themselves only to collect the new introduced stamps.
Yes. What is done then, which is called as first day cover?
They used to they used to mail a they used to mail a paper to empty paper to themselves only.
Putting the new issued stamps in the envelope with the blank paper in the form of a letter, they just mailed to themselves only. And what happened? Because on that envelope there was a postal stamp with the date that gives them proof that they had purchased the ticket on the very first day of the issue, and that was kept in their collection. It is called as first day cover. That envelope is called as first day cover. So please remember, with this explanation, you have to write this line, that that envelope which has the postal stamp and the date on itself, which was mailed by the collector to himself or to herself only, to keep the new issued stamps in his or her collection, is known as the first day cover. That envelope is known as the first day cover. Okay. Yes, any doubt to anyone? Because I'm going to continue with the next part. Anyone having any doubt, you can raise hand. I think no doubt, everything clear. So let's continue with the next part. As we have seen, explained by Matthew, that there was a difference which he was noticing in that area. When he reached to that level, he found difference, that the rooms were smaller, there were less ticket windows, and the train gates. The information booth in the center was of wood and old looking, and the man sitting in the booth wore a green eye shade and long black sleeve protectors. And then he noticed about the lights, which were dim and sort of flickering. And he just realized that there were open flame gas lights in reality. And that's why he realized that there is some different. Coming to the next page, that is on page number 4, from where we have to start today. There were brass spittoons on the floor. Then what he noticed, that there were brass spittoons. Brass, you understand, a yellow metal, and spittoons are the containers which are used for spitting. थूकने के लिए वहां पर कुछ containers पड़े हुए थे floor के ऊपर, which were made of brass. And he saw those containers, and across the station a glint of light caught my eye. Then he saw a light, unsteady light. Glint of light means not a regular light, it was unsteady, जैसे जगबुझ वाली flickering light थी. A man was pulling a gold watch from his vest pocket, and he noticed that a man was having a pocket in his pocket, a gold watch. Vest pocket, वेस्ट की पॉकेट में उसने गोल्ड वॉच रखी हुई थी. He was bringing it out, he was pulling it out. He snapped open the cover, glanced at his watch and frowned. Suddenly he opened the cover of that watch, looked at it, and gave the expression of frowning. He wore a derby hat, a black 4-button suit with the tiny lapels. And then he noticed about the dress up of that man also, that he was wearing a derby hat, a black 4-button suit. 4 button वाला सूट पहना हुआ था, जो कि फैशन में नहीं था, with the tiny lapels, just like the buttons which were made for the holes for those buttons. And he had a big black handlebar mustache, or बहुत बड़ी बड़ी और ब्लैक कलर के, वहाँ उसके जैसे कि हैंडल की बार हो, मुड़ी हुई मॉस्ट्रेच सी ऊपर की तरफ मुड़ी हुई, जैसे कॉर्नर्स उनकी फोल्ड हो जाती हैं. Then I looked around and saw that everyone in the station was dressed like 1890 something. And then he realized कि स्टेशन पे जो भी लोग उसको नजर आ रहे थे, they were dressed like the 1890, जैसे 1890 के टाइम के लोग जो थे वो ड्रेस अप होते थे, they were dressed up like that. I never saw so many beards, sideburns, and fancy mustaches in my life. Please note down these differences, what he realized and how he came to know that something is wrong. Suddenly he realized that there were people who were having special type of beards. उनकी दाढ़ी जो थी sideburns, ये side का ये कट सा होता है कानों के पास, and fancy mustaches. In my life he had never seen these type of fashions. A woman walked in through the train gate. She wore a dress with a leg of mutton sleeves and skirts to the top of her high button shoes. फिर उसने एक लेडी को देखा, वो भी अलग तरीके से ड्रेसअप हुई हुई थी. दैट वाज आल्सो नॉट इन फैशन. शी वाज वेयरिंग लेग ऑफ मटन स्लीव्स, मटन टाइप स्लीव्स बनी हुई थी उसकी, स्लीव्स एंड स्कर्ट्स ऑन द टॉप ऑफ हर हाई बटन शूज. हाई बटन शूज के ऊपर उसने स्कर्ट पहनी हुई थी. बैक ऑफ हर, out on the tracks, I caught a glimpse of a locomotive. Then not only the people, men and women who were there, and they were dressed up in the old fashion of 1890, then he saw a locomotive, a railway engine also, a very small courier and eaves locomotive with a funnel shaped stack, जिसकी shape जो थी funnel shaped stack थी. It was just like a chimney made of metal. मेटल की जैसे चिमनी बनी हुई थी, लाइक ए फनल, जिसके बीच में से धुआं निकल रहा था. पुराने टाइम के उसने लोकोमोटिव्स देखे. एंड देन आई न्यू, फिर कहता मुझे समझ आया, देन ही केम टू नो दैट देयर वाज समथिंग रॉन्ग, कि वो क्या देख रहा है, वो पुरानी दुनिया को देख रहा है. He had reached into his past in 1890 to make sure. अब उसको तसल्ली नहीं हुई तो उसने अपने आप को अश्योर करना चाहा कि ये क्या हो रहा है. What he saw, I walked over to a newsboy and glanced at the stack of papers at his feet. क्या करता है, वहां पर एक लड़का बैठा था जिसके पास न्यूज़पेपर का ढेर लगा हुआ था. Stack of newspaper means pile of newspaper. ढेर लगा हुआ था उसके पैरों के पास. And he went to that newsboy. It was the word. क्या था उसके पास पड़ा हुआ, the word newspaper. You can see in the picture also. A pile of newspaper were lying which was named as the word, and the word has not been published for years. तब उसको समझ आया कि ये न्यूज़पेपर द वर्ड न्यूज़पेपर जो था, जैसे ट्रिब्यून है, द इंडियन एक्सप्रेस है, द टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया, न्यूज़पेपर्स के नेम्स है ना. इन द सेम वे द वर्ड इज द नेम ऑफ अ न्यूज़पेपर विच हैज नॉट बीन पब्लिश्ड फॉर इयर्स, जो कि कई सालों से पब्लिश ही नहीं हो रही थी. द लीड स्टोरी सेड something about President Cleveland. Then he saw the news, the headline of that newspaper. जो भी न्यूज़पेपर वहां पढ़े थे उसमें से उसने जो लीड स्टोरी, जो हेडलाइन थी, उसको पढ़ने की कोशिश करी. एंड ही नोटिस दैट इट वाज अबाउट प्रेसिडेंट क्लीवलैंड. I have found that front page since in the public library files, and it was printed June 11, 1894. And just to make it confirm, he saw it in the public library files also. He went to get it clear, and he saw that front page in the public library also. And what he noticed, the date that was printed on that newspaper, it was of 11th June 1894. That means what he was looking about around himself, all around himself, that was all about June 1894. उस टाइम के बारे में जो लोग थे, लोगों के फैशंस थे, कैसे लोग ड्रेसअप होते थे, कैसा सेटअप था वहां पर स्टेशन का, that idea came in his mind. That was his imagination of the past. He was just remembering about the past ideas, and that was coming in his mind. And from that public library, when he read the date of the newspaper of that paper which was lying there and which was giving the headline about President Cleveland, he came to know that it was of 11th June 1894. I turned toward the ticket windows, knowing that here on the third level at Grand Central, I could buy tickets that would take Lusa and me anywhere in the United States we wanted to go. And then he thought that he should go into that world because he had some memory with that 1894 place. In the next line, you can say in the year 1894, and I wanted 2 tickets to Galesburg, Illinois. Note down this name. This was the place which was in his mind, and he wanted to reach to that place. That was his childhood place, and the memories of his childhood were linked with that place. So that was giving him some idea in his mind. As the psychiatrist friend told, that he had some wish in his mind and he wanted to fulfill that wish, a waking dream, daydreaming. He was having a waking wish that was told in the beginning, that it was a dream or a daydream that he was having, waking dream, wish fulfillment, the statement or the phrase that was used by the psychiatrist friend. So from here we come to know that he had a wish in his mind to go to this place of Galesburg. Galesburg was a place where he had his childhood, and he had some childhood memories related to that. So what he wanted, that he should buy some tickets for his wife and for himself for the United States. तो क्या किया उसने? He turned towards the ticket windows, knowing that here on the 3rd level at the Grand Central, I could buy tickets that would take Lucia and me anywhere in the United States we wanted to go. तो उसको क्या लगा? He should turn to the ticket window and purchase 2 tickets for him and his wife, for himself and his wife, and those tickets can take them to the United States anywhere they wanted to go. In the year 1894, and he wanted 2 tickets for which place? Galesburg, Illinois. Note down this name. Have you ever been there? It's a wonderful town. Now, he again mixes the present time with himself with this conversation when he's explaining about all this. He just told the information about this place to his friend also, to his friend, psychiatrist friend, and to others also. And that is given to us in the next paragraph. So it is the mixing of the fantasy word and the real word in between. Have you ever been there? It's a wonderful town still, with big old frame houses, huge lawns, and tremendous trees whose branches meet overhead and roof the streets. Now he's explaining about that particular place, Galesburg, to his friend, and he asked him, "Have you ever been there? It's a wonderful town still." अभी भी कहता है ये wonderful town है, with big old frame houses, बहुत बड़े बड़े houses बने हुए हैं, huge lawns are there, and tremendous trees, बहुत बड़े बड़े trees हैं whose branches meet overhead and roof of the streets. गलियों की छतों के ऊपर तक उसकी branches जो हैं वो पहुंची होती हैं. And in 1894, summer evenings were twice as long, and people sat out in their lawns, the men smoking cigars and talking quietly, the women waving palm leaf fans with the fireflies all around in a peaceful world. And then he tells about the life of the people at that time in 1894, how the people were leading. They were leading a very peaceful and happy life. According to him, in 1894, the summer evenings were twice as long because people used to enjoy. That's why it seemed as very long evenings. People used to sit together in the outside in the lawns, the men smoking cigars and talking to each other quietly, the women waving palm leaf fans, palm के पत्तों से बने हुए fans को हिलाते हुए, the women they sit near the fire, and flies all around in a peaceful world. They were living there in a very peaceful world, peaceful atmosphere, though there was no tension, no worries, and the people were living happily and having good relations with each other. To be back there with the First World War still 20 years off, and World War II over 40 years in the future, I wanted 2 tickets for that. और अब उसको क्या लग रहा था कि again, if he wanted to go back to that place with the First World War still 20 years off, and World War II over 40 years in the future, कि इतना टाइम निकल चुका है लेकिन अभी भी लग रहा है उसको कि वो टाउन जो है that would be a wonderful town, and he wanted to have 2 tickets for that, and he wanted to visit that place of Galesburg once again. But again he comes back into his fantasy world with the explanation that he gave about the town that he told to his friend also. So the reality, the present world is also mixed. Again he comes back into his old fantasy, and he tells us about the area where he went to take the ticket. He saw the clerk there sitting. The clerk figured the fare. He glanced at my fancy hat band, but he figured the fare, and I had enough for 2 coach tickets one way. क्या नोट करता है कि जो क्लर्क वहां बैठा हुआ था टिकट विंडो के ऊपर, he counted the fare, उसने काउंट किया कितना उसका किराया था. He glanced at my fancy hat band because in the beginning we were told about his dress up, Charlie's dress up, that he was wearing a hat which was having a fancy band, and he figured the fare. उसने उसके hat की तरफ देखा, that was fancy, उसके ऊपर एक नजर डाली, and then he started counting again, and I had enough for 2 coach tickets one way. And what he was feeling, Charlie was feeling that he had enough money for the 2 tickets to get for the Galesburg. But when I counted out the money and looked up, the clerk was staring at me. But what happened when he started counting the money and the clerk was looking at him, staring, घूरकर उसको देख रहा था, not in a very good way, he nodded at the bills. He just nodded his head at the bills, means at the notes which the character Charlie was having in his hands. That isn't a money, mister, he said. And if you're trying to skin me, you won't get very far. And he glanced at the cash drawer beside him. Of course, the money was old style bills, half again as big as the money we use nowadays, and different looking. See, what was the problem at that time? Because the clerk was staring at him, and the problem was he told him that it is not the money that you have in your hand. And if you are trying to skin me, means you are trying to deceive me or cheat me, you won't get very far. You cannot go away. You cannot run very far. Because the money which he was having in his hand, the currency, that was of the present time. And the clerk or the ticket window was of the olden time of 1894, which he was talking about. So the clerk says that it is not the money, it is not the currency or which he has to give according to him, because he did not recognize those bills, those notes. And the money was old style, of course, the money was old style bills, half again as big as the money we use nowadays, and different looking. जब इसने उसके काउंटर कैश ड्रॉर में देखा, he glanced at the cash drawer beside him, कि उस क्लर्क के पास जो कैश ड्रॉर पड़ा था, जैसे उसने ड्रॉर रखा हुआ था जिसमें कि वो पैसे रख रहा था, he noticed that the money was old style bills. उसके ड्रॉर के अंदर तो ओल्ड स्टाइल बिल थे, जैसे कि नोट हम आजकल यूज करते हैं वैसे नोट नहीं थे, as big as the money we use nowadays. It was half of that size which we use nowadays, and different looking, देखने में भी different लग रहे थे. I turned away and got out fast. Now he realized that it would be a problem, क्योंकि उसने एकदम से उसको धमकी दे दी थी कि आप मुझे धोखा देने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, you don't have money with you, this is not the currency. And he told that if you are trying to skin me, skin here means cheat me, कि अगर आप मुझे धोखा देने की कोशिश कर रहे हो तो आप बच नहीं पाओगे, you would not go far, बहुत दूर नहीं जा पाओगे. और तभी इसकी नजर जो थी उसके कैश ड्रॉर में पड़ी, और उसने क्या नोट करा कि उसके ड्रॉर के अंदर जो नोट पड़े थे वो पुराने स्टाइल के थे, जबकि इसके हाथ में जो करेंसी थी, जो मनी था, दैट वाज ऑफ present time, of nowadays, and was different looking. So he thought it is better to run away from that place, because otherwise he would be caught कि वो धोखा देने की कोशिश कर रहा है आदमी, इसलिए उसको पकड़ा जाएगा. I turned away and got out fast. कहता मैंने वहां से मुड़ा and I started running. There is nothing nice about jail even in 1894, and he realized that there would be nothing nice even at that time in 1894 in the jail, कि अगर वो पकड़ा जाता है इस वजह से कि वो चीट कर रहा था या धोखा दे रहा था क्लर्क को, गलत करेंसी देकर या फेक नोट्स देकर कुछ ऐसा कर रहा था, तो ही वुड बी जेल्ड, पकड़ा जाएगा और उसको अरेस्ट करके जेल भेज दिया जाएगा. एंड देयर इज नथिंग गुड अबाउट जेल एट दैट टाइम ऑल्सो. कहता जैसे आजकल हम अच्छा नहीं ना समझते जेल में जाना, कि गलत काम किया किसी ने तभी वो जेल में जाएगा ना, द सेम ही फेल्ट कि इट इज नॉट गुड टू गो टू जेल, सो इट इज बेटर टू रन अवे फ्रॉम दैट प्लेस. तो उसने क्या सोचा कि वो वहां से भाग निकले जल्दी से, इससे पहले कि क्लर्क उसकी कंप्लेन करे. एंड दैट वाज दैट. और यही कहता सब कुछ मेरे साथ हुआ. I left the same way I came, I suppose, कि मैं कहता मानता हूँ शायद कि मैं उसी रास्ते से वापस आ गया जैसे कि मैं गया था. Next day during lunch hour, I drew $300 out of the bank. nearly all we had, and bought old style currency that really worried my psychiatrist friend. इसने क्या किया, अगले दिन अगेन ही ट्राई टू गो टू दैट थर्ड लेवल, और इसने सोचा कि वो फिर से ओल्ड करेंसी लेकर जाएगा और टिकट खरीदेगा. एंड ही drew $300 out of the bank, whatever he had in his account, and then he changed it with the old style currency. He bought old style currency, उन नोट्स को, डॉलर्स को एक्सचेंज करके इसने ओल्ड स्टाइल की करेंसी खरीदी. That really worried my psychiatrist friend. This is given in the bracket. That means the psychiatrist friend was again in doubt that how he got the old style currency. पुरानी करेंसी इसको कहाँ से मिल गई? It's not possible. He was in doubt. That's why it's given in bracket कि उसको डर था, चिंतित था वो इस चीज के लिए कि how he got this currency, whether it was real or not. Again he was in imagination कि उसको पुराने स्टाइल की करेंसी मिल गई एक्सचेंज करके डॉलर्स. You can buy old money at almost any coin dealer, but you have to pay a premium. ये इसको क्या बताता है कि you can buy the old currency from any dealer. किसी भी डीलर से आपको पुरानी करेंसी मिल जाती है, but you have to pay the premium. Premium means something extra you have to pay for that. My $300 bought less than 200 in old style bills. कि $300 की बजाय इसको पुराने स्टाइल के जो नोट मिले that were 200, less than 200 only. But I did not care. Eggs were 13 cents a dozen in 1894. बट ही डिड नॉट केयर फॉर दैट. इसने कोई चिंता नहीं करी कि चलो कोई बात नहीं, $300 की बजाय इसको 200 मिल गए तो कम मिले, लेकिन इसको चिंता नहीं थी बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम द थिंग्स वर चीपर एट दैट टाइम इन 1894. तो उसको लग रहा था कोई बात नहीं, ये उतने में ही उतना सामान आ सकता है जितना की, मतलब वैल्यू जो थी पैसे की उस टाइम पे ज्यादा थी और चीजों के रेट कम थे. ही gave the example that eggs were 13 cents a dozen in 1894, जबकि अब उसका रेट ज्यादा होगा. So that's why he is giving this in the form of an example that this money would do. But I have never again found the corridor. लेकिन हुआ क्या कि जैसे ही वो पैसे लेकर गया, ओल्ड करेंसी नोट वहां पर लेकर जाता है, $300 को एक्सचेंज करके 200 जो उसको ओल्ड बिल करेंसी नोट मिले थे, he went there on the ticket counter, tried to go there, but I have never again found the corridor that leads to the third level at Grand Central Station, although I have tried often enough. बहुत बार कोशिश करी उसने, लेकिन क्या बता रहा है कि he never reached there at the third level. वो कभी भी उस थर्ड लेवल पे नहीं पहुंच पाया. Lusa was pretty worried when I told her all this and did not want me to look for the third level anymore, and after a while I stopped. कहता कि मेरी वाइफ बहुत वरिड थी ये चीज सुनकर कि मैं बार बार ये कोशिश करता रहा थर्ड लेवल पर जाने की, and she was worried and she told him that he should not go, he should not look for the third level anymore, and after that he said कि I stopped, I did not go and I did not talk about this. I went back to my stems, but now we are both looking every weekend. ताकि उसके बाद मैंने अपनी स्टैम्प कलेक्शन देखनी शुरू करी, और एवरी वीकेंड वी बोथ वर लुकिंग फॉर दोज स्टैम्प्स बिकॉज नाउ वी हैव प्रूव दैट द थर्ड लेवल इज स्टिल देयर. क्योंकि अब हमारे पास कहता है एक प्रूफ था कि थर्ड लेवल है. व्हाट वाज दैट प्रूफ? व्हाट ही गेट फ्रॉम द स्टैम्प कलेक्शन? माय फ्रेंड सैम विनर डिसअपीयर्ड. सडनली क्या होता है कि थोड़ी देर के बाद उसका फ्रेंड जो था साइकेट्रिस्ट, नोट डाउन हिज नेम, it was not mentioned at the beginning, Sam Winner, he disappeared. He was not there. They were not able to find him. Nobody knew where, but I sort of suspected because Sam's a city boy and I used to tell him about Galesburg. I went to school there and he always said he liked the sound of the place, and that is where he is. All right, in 1894. Then what happened? He suddenly realized that he was a city boy, his friend was a city boy, and he used to tell him about this place Galesburg, that it is a very wonderful place, very peaceful place. He told about his school days also, and he told that he liked that place, the sound or the things which he used to explain to him. Sam was having a liking for that place, and he suddenly realized that Sam might have reached to that place of Galesburg. That's where he is, all right, in 1894. And now the psychiatrist friend had reached to that place of Galesburg of 1894. Because what was the proof with him that he had reached there? Because one night, fussing with my stamp collection, I found, well, do you know what a first day cover is? कहता मैं अपनी फर्स्ट डे कलेक्शन देख रहा था तो मैंने नोट करा कि उसमें फर्स्ट डे कलेक्शन, फर्स्ट डे कवर उसने क्या देखा कि when a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some and use them to mail envelopes to themselves on the very first day of the sale. This is the explanation of the first day cover given to us, which we have already discussed. And the postmark proves the date. The envelope is called a first day cover. And suddenly he found there was first day cover in his stamp collection. They are never opened. You just put blank paper in the envelope, or envelope पड़े थे जिस कभी खोला ही नहीं गया था. That night, among my oldest first day covers, I found one that should not have been there. तो उस रात उसने क्या देखा कि फर्स्ट डे कवर कुछ और भी पड़े थे, लेकिन उसमें एक ऐसा फर्स्ट डे कवर था जो कि उसने पहले कभी नहीं देखा था. But there it was there because someone had mailed it to my grandfather, जो उसके grandfather के नाम पर मेल की हुई थी, at his home in Galesburg. Galesburg के होम में Galesburg का एड्रेस था और ग्रैंडफादर के नाम पर थी. That was what the address on the envelope said. And it had been there since July 1894. और कब से वहां पर थी वो स्टैम्प कलेक्शन में? Since July 1894. The postmark showed that, yet I did not remember it at all. The stamp was a 6-cent dull brown with the picture of President Garfield. उसके ऊपर President Garfield की picture लगी हुई थी. Naturally, when the envelope came to Granddad in the mail, it went right into his collection and stayed there. And it was added in the collection of his grandfather. Till I took it out and opened it. उन्होंने खोला ही नहीं, and it was opened by Charlie only. The paper inside was not blank. लेकिन उसके अंदर जो पेपर था वो ब्लैंक नहीं था. जैसे कि जो कलेक्टर है, स्टैम्प कलेक्टर है, वो अपने आप को जब डालता है तो वो ब्लैंक पेपर डालता है. But this paper was not blank. It was written in the form of a letter, which is given to you in the box. Please read it, and then we'll end the chapter and discuss the questions tomorrow. We are left with one paragraph only, and the time is going to be over. So I'm finishing it here. If you have any doubt, you can ask.